chain guard time. So let's take a peek at what's involved here. I have a new rubber grommet, and I've actually replated, of all dopey things, I replated the collar, so that's good. Right? I'm not sure if that's the right collar, I'll have to double check. I've got 2 panhead screws. The longer one goes through the grommet and does not have a standard washer. It's got this kind of funny washer with the edge cut off. So we'll reuse that. It's been replated. And again, my plating looks like galvanizing or cadmium, but at best, but it's not shiny. And then this is the panhead screw that holds on the back of the chain guard. So let's scoot you guys a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. I think that's it. Push rod fury. There we go. I think I got it. I think that's it. Let's just make sure we're not touching the tire. Oh yeah, we're touching the tire. So I went too wide on the tire. Is that what? No, we didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. Whew. No, I didn't. Okay. Good. All right. So if you see the chain guard goes behind here, it's got a threaded nut built into it, and then this goes in the front. So how do we show you this? What's going on here? Let me put you right. Anyway, it's going to go down in there. And that's the screw and washer. Okay, so we've got that in it. You can't see it. I'm not the best with getting cameras into tight spaces. But back here, put this panhead screw in. Okay, so now we'll get a JIS screwdriver. So let's see. Just luck that I have the right angle of attack up here. Okay. And then back here. Okay. It's a little messed up before, but here we go. There's the chain guard with the fender all mounted securely. We'll find other goodies to attach. Okay, next. These are battery box dampers. And they go in the bottom of the battery box. So we gotta get those wiggled in there. I'm gonna put red rubber grease on them. So let's see how that works. Let's do one. Stupid mosquitoes. Alright, so they push in.
got good taste and advice, dude.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Later.
All right, see ya. All right, they just pop in there like little buttons. All right, here we are. Throttle and brake day. This is the master cylinder that you can buy from Economy Cycle. It's for an RD400. I like the way it looks. And then if you add on the banjo brake light switch, then I can wire that into the system. I think I'll have to change these out, I think. We'll see. I got it all bled. I didn't save that for the video, but ask me a question or whatever. It's great. It went right together. I didn't have to do anything elaborate. Now I'm putting together the throttle assembly, and I'm reusing the throttle tube because I figured, what the heck, it's in fine shape, and using aftermarket controls, handlebar controls, or reproduction or whatever. They happen to be almost identical to the Kawasaki's, which is kind of funny. Got the throttle cable on. Just as a little warning, the switch box or whatever, the control here doesn't come with a screw, so you got to make sure you have a screw to hold the throttle cable in once you install it, because it does not come with it. So just be aware of that. Of course, I don't have a screw, so I'm gonna have to go find one. So I have this all mocked up, not mocked up, I have it all installed. And I already checked the depth over here, so let me put the camera down closer. Right, so you can see what I'm doing. You can see all the noise in the background, so it should just line up perfectly. Like that. And I think that's it. Oh, I spoke. Ha! Oh, I'm a big knucklehead. Oh my god. That's the screw. The screw that comes with it is the screw that holds the throttle cable in. Duh. So take that back. Of course it doesn't fit. Oh boy. Yeah, it does. Okay. Are these screws the same length? Let's check that. Didn't even see. No. So leave it to me. Move the screws backwards. So the shorter screw goes in front. The longer screw goes here. And the throttle cable clamp. The other thing I'll point out, throttle cable is genuine Yamaha part. So it's still in stock. I don't know if they're still in production, so I don't know if it's just new old stock, but it looks like it's brand new from Yamaha. I'll double check. I'll put all the part numbers up and the different vendors. Okay, so little, again, I don't know if it's jumping the gun or not, but putting this stuff on, just taking the cardboard protector off. This must have that little barrel adjuster. At least it's not like the Kawasaki where you have a separate choke cable. But yeah, you've got this big barrel assembly that splits to the oil pump and the two carburetors. So this will route through here for now. So we got that done. And then, yeah, there's the genuine Yamaha. So that's not new old stock, that's like new inventory. So I'm surprised they still make it. All right, that is it. And then if you watch, look at that. Front brake feel is awesome on here. It's like amazing. And just for grins and giggles, let's make sure the wheel it's released. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not binding. That's something that can be a problem once in a while, as you end up with like, it will put the brake on but then won't release it. We don't have that problem. Actually, I've never had that problem unless the caliper was shot. So let's do the sexy view. Right? Same old disc, big deal. But caliper all redone and repainted. Galfer line. I was able to reuse this chrome bracket that I had re-chromed, but I flipped it around because the Galfer line eliminates the hard pipe that comes out of this, and that just routes up behind the fork gears. Do not look at that paint job. That went sideways all the way up to the new master cylinder. The other thing I'll point out, system was designed for .3, but it's all been converted to .5. And all that means is you start fresh with all new everything and super cleaned out. So, of course, I have all new brake lines, new master cylinder, totally rebuilt caliper, use red rubber grease for assembly, and then you can use .5 in your system, and .5 doesn't attack your paint. That is the front brake system complete. Turn signal time. So I'm going to reuse the old grommets. They seem to be okay. And these are the original holders. Spruce that up a little bit. Seem better. So some semi-chrome on this, sparingly. Let's take a look. Just gonna. Let's see. So that goes in like this. It's weird, it's not a complete circle. So you'd think there'd be a notch in here, but there's not. So these are aftermarket, they're not OEM or an old stock, which would be astronomically priced. So it has to be just a compromise, I guess. They're gonna possibly rotate down, but the originals don't have that either. Don't have a like a locating cutout on it. Anyone want to guess what I forgot? Forgot the grounding wire. Oh no, these have a grounding. Okay, I don't need the grounding wire. These have a built-in grounding wire. So that's good. See that little, I don't know what that's all about, but turn signal installed, then I gotta run these wires through. Okay.